Welcome to my channel, Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. And I'm here today to do a general collective reading for you. Please remember to click like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if it resonates with you. I'm going to just do a general collective energy. Want to know what's going on with you. I'm trying to get a different message. You know what I mean? Trying to get a different message. Just about a lot of healing. I'd like to see a happy ending, Spirit. Do we have any happy endings out there for my family? Tell me more, Spirit. Let's start off with Oracle today. Let's start off with something with a positive spin. Composure. Somebody getting themselves together. It's like I'm being gathered because I know I now have to discipline myself. I now have to watch my mouth. I now have to put in the work in myself. I have to compose myself. Tell me more what this person is experiencing. Yes, I want friendship and union. I want love. I want trust. I want vulnerability. I want happiness. I want joy. I want community. This is what this person is experiencing. Tell me more. Ooh, they got to raise their vibration. The Spirit is saying, raise your vibration. Whatever you're holding on to, let it go. It's time to release it. It's time to surrender. It's time to elevate your thought process. I'm hearing think bigger. I'm going to leave out that last word that's been very popular in 2022, but think bigger. Somebody's thinking bigger. They're healing. They're praying for themselves. They are thinking bigger. Tell me more. Click up. So the challenge is to clear, cancel, and release, meaning to let go. Again, what I was just saying about raising your vibration, that requires you to let go of things that don't serve you. Release it. Cancel it. Don't accept it no more. This is, for example, if you drink a lot of alcohol and you decide, I don't want to drink anymore. I've been drinking too much. Maybe it's not my thing. This is saying I got to clear, cancel, or release. This is saying I might not be able to go out with friends that do that anymore. I might have to choose different activities. I might have to replace that vice with another healthier option, right? This is getting negative and toxicity out of your life. Clear, cancel, and release. Tell me more, Spirit. In the meantime, you're raising your vibration. It's basically saying if we go backwards, you're getting a new soul tribe, and you're gathering yourself up with this composure, getting it together. You're disciplining yourself with angelic protection. Ashe. Okay, so Spirit is saying your guides are here, collective. If you are this person and you are experiencing this thing, Spirit is supporting you. They are fighting you. Now, I don't mean fighting you, fighting for you on your behalf. Bottom of the deck is take a step back. They want you to reevaluate. This is like hangman energy. They want you to reevaluate your choices, your habits, the places you go, the things that you do. Take a step back. Look at it from a different angle. Are you cleansing? Are you releasing? Are you manifesting what you're supposed to be manifesting? You know, are you following your purpose, your goals, your dreams, your desires? Or are you giving into others? Which one are you doing? So I had to answer text. So tell me more. Let's go with the wisdom of the oracle. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Give me 4 messages from my collective. Oh, yeah. this is telling me, okay, so anybody that might be overindulging in the 3D, and that could be any low vibrational thing you could be doing. This could be money, spending too much or being flashy with clothes. This could be drinking too much, smoking too much, partying too much, hanging out too much, doing anything that you weren't supposed to be doing. Spirit said all that glitters in it isn't gold. So this person or you are collective partying too much. It's time for a transition in your life. It's time to let a lot of that go. It's time to take off the mask. It's time to stop the Mardi Gras. It's time to get back to business. Even in New Orleans when they do the Fat Tuesday and the Mardi Gras parade, they work on their costumes all year round, but they get back to the business of life in the meantime. They still go to work. They still run their businesses. They still go to school, right? So Spirit is saying you gotta bring it back into focus. What is your discipline? What is it that you're trying to do with your life? Tell me more, Spirit. Peace. Your friendships, your family ships, they should be filled with peace and harmony. And if they're not, it's time to raise your vibration. You're supposed to step in the four walls of your home and have peace and joy. Like your home is your sanctuary. And if it's not, it's something you need to change. Whether it's on a physical level or it's on a spiritual, emotional level. But there's some changes that are needed to draw in peace. Take a nap. I feel like this is saying trust your downloads and your dreams. Also rest. If you're not getting enough rest, change your habits. It's time for a change. It's like if you're up all night, you got to do something different to get your rest that you need throughout the day. We can't, as human beings, if we're sleep deprived, we can make ourselves sick. We can even die from sleep deprivation, right? So Spirit's saying, what if you're doing too much, or if your habits are off, it's time to change. You need rest. Your body is calling for you to rest. What is that? So this is in a challenge and in a lesson, right? Spirit wants you to be happy. But in order to be happy, you gotta clear, cancel, and release the things that don't serve you. That rob you of your happiness and your joy. You gotta let things go. You gotta surrender some things. You gotta be strong. You gotta put up boundaries to preserve your happiness. As you can see, she's sitting on the egg of peace. So in order to be happy, you got to set up boundaries. Boundaries will preserve you. Learn what they are and then exercise them. It is for your benefit. Tell me about angelic protection, Spirit. Yeah, not for you. It's time for you to recognize what is not for you. This could be friends, family, relationships. This is all about raising your vibration and being at peace and letting certain things go that don't serve you. And this is also about receiving the goodness of what this universe has for you. This is the yin energy. This is the feminine energy. Feminine energy is receptive. It's supposed to be receiving the blessings of God. This is Empress energy, even though it's the two, but this is Empress slash High Priestess energy. This is calling your manifestations to you without overdoing anything, right? You set your intentions and you release. There's a water experiment called the Emoto, Dr. Emoto, which is, I believe, a Japanese doctor. And many, many, many years ago, he determined that through his experiments that water holds a certain vibration that changes the crystalline structure of that water. if you're being positive with it or if you're being negative with it. It could impact anything that ingests the water. For example, they did a study on plants, and but when they studied the water, they noticed that if you froze negative water, the crystalline structures in the water were ugly, right? But if you froze happy water, where you spoke happy thoughts and affirmations, the other water, you have to tear it down. You'd be nasty and vile, say all the negative things. But the positive water turned into beautiful snowflake-like creations, right? Beautiful kaleidoscopes of snow or crystalline structures. And to take it a step further, they tested it on plants. And they noticed that the plants that had good water in them, or the happy water, or the positive affirmation water, thrived better than the plants that did not. Well, we are, newsflash, we are like melanated plants, right? We are plants that have all kinds of minerals in our body. And when we accept that water, negative thoughts or bad programming, we make ourselves sick. We keep ourselves stuck. We don't thrive and flourish in the way that we should. So what was suggested is that we speak life and love and positive affirmations into our water, and then we drink it. And I will tell you that I did that recently. I did that, and the water tasted different instantly. It had a sweeter taste, and I didn't add anything to it other than loving words to replenish me. And I couldn't deny the flavor of the water tasting versus me not saying anything. I never would say any negative intentions and then ingest that water. I would never do that. However, I took the chance to say, okay, let me say some positive affirmations. I did that, and it definitely tasted different. Spirit wants you to taste life differently. They want you to speak positivity into your life. They want you to clear, cancel, and release the negative programming that's in your life. We all have parent wounds of some sort. They may be large for others and minute for others, right? But sometimes unintentionally and sometimes intentionally, parents can or guardians can set the tone for how we believe in ourselves. The words that we speak to ourselves, if we don't speak life into our children, what happens is they don't speak life into themselves. And that could have happened to us, right? Sometimes parents don't speak at all. So the only voice we have is the taboos we come up with in our own head, you know? So Spirit is saying you got angelic protection. But you need to move away from things that are not you. You need to take a step back. You need to clear, cancel, release. All that glitters ain't gold. You need rest. You need to raise your vibration. You need peace and happiness. You need fellowship. You need union, friendship, love, community. You need to recognize what's for you and let what's for you come to you. Yeah. I feel like this is a good reading because I feel like Spirit is just saying, recognize what's for you. Recognize that you have support from your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. And know that you're not alone, even if you physically feel alone, that you're not alone. You just need to release what's not for you so that you can accept what is for you. So you can manifest the goodness that you deserve. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about all that glitters and composure. Receptivity, yin energy. This is yin energy. This is yin energy. Spirit is saying you got to learn what to accept, what not to accept. You also need to trust your intuition. That's the Queen of Cups energy. What's good for you, what's not good for you. Projections. Now, projections also is mirroring. Collective, if this is not you, this is somebody. And you might have this experience, and then your person collectively could be having a similar experience that's just mirrored back to you. A lot of times we mirror back to our twin flame, if you believe in that, or your soulmate, your families. We mirror back energies back to them. And so it is necessary to make sure that you are in alignment with your highest vibration so that whatever you project back to others is positive. It would be hard for them to project something negative to you if you are only emitting good. You know what I mean? And not that you are always, because, we got shadow work to do. But if you can override the negative thinking, you can override, your parents' script or your upbringing or your disappointments. Some of it don't be your upbringing. It could be just your experiences. If you could override that with positivity and accept that, then you will notice that more positive things come to you. The more grateful you are for life, the more things you have to be grateful for. And let me just say this. I'm not preaching toxic positivity. We can have setbacks. Anybody can have a setback, no matter how positive you think. It's just how in the way you look at that setback. Was it a lesson? Was it a blessing? Some people have situations befall them and they think, oh, this is the end of the world. But it's not. It's a lesson in that. Something went wrong only for something to be cleared up, right? Something to be worked out better than ever. That's the kind of the positivity you need to have. Is like, if you catch the lesson in whatever went wrong, you can learn through wisdom not to allow it to happen again, how to prevent it from happening again, how to prevent it from happening to others by explaining your circumstances. But it's a lesson. Not just a lesson, it's a lesson. Don't fight this. I feel like you have been fighting with yourself. Spirit says stop. Get some rest. Don't keep going in the same direction. You got to raise your vibration. Tell me more. Yeah. So the Page of Coins is here. This challenge. The challenge is reparenting yourself and going in a different direction. Releasing the old. And letting things go how they were, accepting things as they are, and releasing it. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, not for you. Postpone. Let go. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. If you've been thinking about going into hermit mode and staying in hermit mode, Spirit said don't do that. Postpone that. You still need friendship. You need support. You need to be able to bounce things off to other people. You need friendship and community. Just because certain things are not for you doesn't mean your tribe does not exist. There's one thing to go in hermit mode to learn some things. There's another thing to go there to just pass time. You know what I mean? Like, some people go within, they heal, they get their answers. That's true. However, there's some people that go into hermit mode and they get into depressed mode. And Spirit doesn't want you to be in depressed mode. They want you to know that you have angelic protection. That being alone and being upset is not for you. It's not. You have an innocent new beginning. As you focus on yourself and healing yourself and raising your vibration and treating your body better, meaning eating better, sleeping better, drinking better, raising your vibration, whatever it takes to do that, grounding yourself. This is sun energy. This is an innocent new beginning in life. You release shame, pain, guilt, all of that stuff, and you realize you see yourself as new, but you come out more wiser. You come out more whole, more healed, with boundaries, knowing where your support lies. That's the message I have for you, collective. It's just time to heal. This is the energy in the ethers. Is right now. It's about healing thyself. It's about, you know, thinking bigger. It's about breaking barriers and boundaries in your mind. Anything that kept you stuck and any insecurities is about overcoming your insecurities and really learning how to trust you, love you, be there for you. At the same time, attract your tribe. Those are like-minded, those where the love is. Separate yourself from the things that don't. Let go of those other things. Release it. Let it go. You can't accept anything if your hand is like this. Because how is anything going to get in there? It can't. It can't get in there. You got to release it. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. All right. So that is your reading, collective. Thank you for coming to my channel. Don't forget to like, click, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if that resonated. I wish you much peace and joy.